Here we are today at the 62nd floor of the building, and UOB building, and we're looking at the Canon EOS 60D. This is a prototype lens that's sitting on here. It's the 70-300 4.5 to 5.6 L lens. I'm not able to take any photos with it because it's still a prototype, and as this is an engineering sample of the 60D, I'm also not able to take photos. Actually, I don't know much about the 60D. I didn't go and read all of the specs and press releases and information. I just thought I would take a look here and do a quick video recording to show you the little bits and pieces. We've got some, let's just start from one side and work our way around. So card slot, obviously taped. They don't want us to be taking photos and saving them and publishing them. We've got a jog dial, and the jog dial actually now has a D-pad, the usual menu info, the quick menu. The system does include the leveler or the okay, menu, autofocus, AF on, sorry, the plus and minus for when you're viewing the photos, or the lock, or choosing your focus point. Over here we've got your dial, which has now built-in creative types of filters, I believe, and the action of turning the dial now has to be done by pressing the button. I think this is quite reminiscent of the SLR days. Okay, 60D. Inside, got HDMI, AV out, digital. You've got a remote connection. It's interesting to note the remote is using that small 2.5mm jack instead of the larger jack of the 50D series or the 5D. Here's a 5D just for reference. This big remote jack. Okay. So, well, I guess that would be an interesting thing to show you is relative size. Here's 50D, 5D Mark II, sorry, and the 60D back to back. Of course, this has the nice swivel LCD. Okay. The lens, if you take a look at the lens, this is the standard kit lens on my 5D Mark II. The lens actually is a 70-300. If you take a look at the lens 70-300, they're almost the same length, with the exception that this the barrel of this extends when you're zooming. But pretty good for a new L lens. It's been a while since an L lens has come along. This is engineering sample, as I said. It's 70-300, 4 to 5.6. Okay. Usual stabilizer mode, 1 and 2. Stabilizer on and off, focus. The one thing it doesn't have, like the infamous 70-200 2.8, is the distance switch for focusing at 1.5 meters versus 2.5. Okay, so I think that's really all I want to talk about today, or introduce to you today with respect to the 60D. It does have some interesting things. As you see here, creative auto mode has some background blur settings and so forth. So it'd be interesting when I get a sample for review, and fill you in on what I think of it. Not so technical, but more on the handling. And thanks for watching. We'll see you again on i-digitall.com.